Hi dear Scorpio, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal of reading for all the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 10 till the 16th of August 2026. Keep in mind, this is a journal. The rules can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, definitely not your story. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. Sometimes the messages are not for you. Okay, for personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment, Scorpio. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the King of Wands. There is a lot of passion, attraction, and there's a lot of ego too. From this person's side towards you, they're very attracted, infatuated, a lot of thoughts about you, and then there is ego, a lot of it. Let's clarify the King of Wands as their feelings for you. Sorry, for the situation. We have the Lovers, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Wands. Oh my God, Scorpio! This person is crazily attracted to you. Like, I don't know if crazily is a word or not, but they are crazy about you, crazy about the way you handle yourself, crazy about the way you look. And if you guys are already physical intimate with each other, then they are kind of obsessed with you in a physical way too. And then there might be some other energy also that they're dealing with, but they feel like they are very attracted to you, very infatuated to you. The groundedness, the stability that a relationship wants, the love that a relationship wants, needs in order to survive, right now they are not having that. Infatuation check, attraction check, feeling like being with you all the time check. Then there is maybe another energy that they are connected to, or they're not able to figure out the difference between love and infatuation, and they're trying their best to figure it out by remaining, what we call that, remaining in the, okay, let me take my space, let me take my time, trying to see things from a different perspective. So this person is trying to understand what they feel for you, but there is a lot of attraction and pull that they can't define in words, like what the hell is happening. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Scorpio? We have the Three of Cups. From your side, you guys are feeling like keeping things friendly, keeping things as cordial as you can, especially if you guys have a same mutual friend circle, or you guys are working together or something. So this person, so you are feeling like keeping things casual, friendly, and beautiful, positive is a good idea. You feel like keeping this partnership in your life, but maybe not in the way they want it. Let's clarify the Three of Cups as your feelings for this particular person or situation, Scorpio. So we have the Judgment, the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. You're still coming out of a past, very difficult kind of a situation. You're still trying to heal yourself from a past situation, past relationship that went down. So that's why maybe you are feeling like keeping things casual and friendly with this particular person or energy. If this is the same person that you had a relationship with and everything went down, and now you are reconnecting or something, you feel like taking your time before you guys are going to jump into a relationship or connection with this person again, because it might not be a good idea to jump into this relationship straight away without thinking about all the consequences and pros and cons and positives and negatives. So you feel like taking your time before it's going to develop into something deeper, whether it's the same person that you had a fallout with or somebody else, but because of your past, you feel like taking things really very slow. Yes, cordial, friendly, but maybe not romantic at all right now. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, honey? We have the star card. So their intention here is to heal the situation between you and them, whatever it takes, to remain optimistic and positive and open to the idea of let's see where things can go. They want to go with the flow. And if this is the same connection that you guys had with each other, they want to heal the situation between you and them. If this is a new connection or newish kind of energy, this person wants to remain open to the idea of seeing where things can land between you and them in the coming future. Let's clarify the star as their intentions, Scorpio. We have the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Yes, they don't want to say much, they don't want to talk much about it, but they are looking for some kind of clarity and answers. They are seeking for some kind of clarity or answers. At least uh, they want to know what your feelings are or what your thoughts are about the situation so that they can be at peace and so that they can be open to the idea of moving forward with you. Okay. This is a very simple reading today. It's like somebody very attracted to you not being able to understand why they are feeling the pull towards you. Might be they are dealing with another energy too, or you are dealing with another energy too, but you feel like keeping things cordial and friendly with this person or with this energy also. Now this person, this energy wants clarity and understanding of what you feel for them. They don't want to say, they don't want to ask for it, but they want to know, and they want to remain open to the idea of let's see where things can go between you and them eventually. Let's see what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Scorpio. We have the Nine of Cups. From your side, you just want to keep your heart open to some kind of wish fulfillment, to some kind of desire fulfillment. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups as your intentions here for this particular person or situation, Scorpio. We have the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Yes. So you want to use whatever you have learned till this point of your life regarding your love and relationship area in your favor. You want to keep your heart open to the idea of starting or restarting a brand new chapter, but not getting disappointed again. So you want to proceed further. Okay, so it's like you want to keep your heart open, let's say 60 to 70% to the idea of okay, let's start, let's take this situation forward. But at the same time, you don't want to create any kind of disappointment for yourself or for this energy that's attached to you. So you want to open your heart with caution and take this situation really very very slow so that nothing bad is going to happen. You cannot stop bad things or good things or anything to from happening. Now I'm not saying you should not be cautious, but you are extra cautious about the situation because of course you're not sure what is happening and what's going to happen next. Let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the 16th of August 2026, Scorpio. We have the Fool card. It's like jumping into the unknown or taking the leap of faith within this dynamics. Let's clarify the Fool as the potential outcome for you guys. We have the Five of Swords, the Six of Wands, the World card. Okay. Somebody's ego is going to get so hurt that they're not going to even try anymore in the situation. Okay, I see somebody trying to to connect or reconnect, and then they are going to be hit by a wall or a rejection or this energy of let's take it slow, and it's going to hurt them or hurt their ego in some way, and they are going to be like, fuck this shit, I don't want this anymore. Why? Because it's not happening exactly the way they want it to happen, and or they are not feeling things can go anywhere because of one of your is going to be very cold. Okay, so the person, take it how it resonates with you, however it resonates with you, pick which side is yours and which is theirs. The person who is interested is going to try to convince the other person to go ahead and have fun, and let's have a connection or something. And the person that's not that much interested might reject the idea of it right now, and the person who wants it is going to get hurt, and they are going to take it on their ego, and they are going to be like, okay, goodbye, I'm never going to talk to you. Yeah, I don't even want friendship, like as if like throwing tantrums or something. Okay, let's see the guidance here for you guys for this week, for this situation. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit card and the Devil. Yes, beware of the red flags, you know. Be very, very aware while you are going in this direction. See, honey, if you are going to put in the effort and energy in something or someone, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, put in the effort and energy in the situation step by step. Hmm? Don't take it like, okay, today we are friends and tomorrow we are going to get married. And do not ignore the red flags at all in the situation. I think it's mostly for those people who are going to take this situation forward, even if it is just a friendship level kind of a thing, because this is the end of this reading. This is not the end of this chapter or this relationship. But so whatever you have learned till this point of your life, whatever lessons you have learned till this point of your life in this romantic department of yours, keep them in mind while making any kind of decisions, and do not ignore the red flags at all. Now red flags can be different for different people, but every one of us have certain kind of non-negotiables, like this thing I cannot negotiate with this thing. Let's say, for example, for me the person should be spiritual, not religious, and I cannot negotiate with this thing. So it might be a red flag for me if the other person is not into spirituality at all. So same way, your non-negotiables should not be ignored or compromised, because afterwards, otherwise it's going to, make you feel like you made a terrible mistake or something. Yeah. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. Scorpio, this portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. And if you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, you can take the message as your guidance if you want to. So let's start. It's a good hair day today. So the answer to your question is not the right time. Let's see. Sometimes a path or choice might be the right one for you, but the timing is currently off. Instead of giving up on your dream, realize that maybe it needs to be put on hold, or you need to keep working at it a little longer until the stars are aligned. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.